Hi everybody, Aisha here. Thank you for stopping by. Today I'm going to talk about makeup brushes, cruelty-free makeup brushes. Um, the first brand that I have here is the Trish McEvoy or McEvoy or McEvoy, or I just say my Trish, my Trish, like this, my Trish. Um, these brushes that I'm about to show you, I've literally had for 15 years. They've been in my makeup case, in my makeup bag for 15 years. I initially got them because because I liked them, and because the handles on them were short and short enough and small enough to fit into my makeup bag. I have a concealer. I have two concealer brushes and two blush brushes. The concealer brush that I have right now, this one right here, um, it's a really good concealer brush. To me, the brushes on them are just really wonderful. Now this set that I have, these brushes that I have, I got about 15 years ago. I don't think that the brand makes the acrylic handle anymore, or maybe it was a special. I don't know. Maybe they come back out like during Christmas or something. But I've had these brushes and I use them regularly for 15 years. The other concealer brush that I had um, was about cut off right about here. It fit perfectly into my little makeup bag, and literally I just had to get rid of it. It was just like, Aisha, peace out. I can't put makeup on your face anymore. I'm done. I'm going to bed. It went to makeup brush heaven. I also have this kind of flat angled or flat brushed bronzer and blush brush. This is another one that keep in my makeup bag for travels. I've always used it. I got these for traveling because they fit perfectly into my makeup bag. I mean, you can see that it's that's a little bit discolored. But I love this makeup brush because it fits just, I have just like a nice little makeup bag that I carry with me. I still carry the makeup bag with me. Um, this is in it. I love it. Just a nice powder, just super soft, super nice. Cleans really easily. It dries really quickly after. I just use my cruelty-free like hand soap. And then I also have this flat head makeup brush that, again, I think that the initially why I got these is because they fit really perfectly into my makeup bag. And this I use to just, dab my powder on where I want it. So these three Trish acrylic brushes. Again, I don't really know if they make it in the acrylic handle anymore, but the brushes are made really well. They hold up really well. I've had these for 15 years, and I honestly expect to have them for another 15 years. They're going to be in my will for my daughter. The next brush that I have, I use primarily for a cream blush, like a creamier blush, or for my tinted moisturizer, or like a BB cream. This is a Japanese. It's called Japanese. The brand is. It's not picturing very well here, so I'll link everything up. But this brush is really wonderful too. I use it for a cream blush. When I use a cream brush, I just dab a little bit of the blush color on the tip, and then I just dab and put it the way that I want it when I'm using a creamer. These days I use a creamer blush a little bit more because, I've got mature skin. Um, the next brush is part of the e.l.f. Cosmetics, and I love this brush for my concealer. It's got two different brushes on each end. This one twists off, and then this one. I use both for concealer. I like the flat side better for a concealer. I just dab it on. This side, so look, I have about 4 different types of concealers that I really love. And one thing that I look for in a concealer, and it's going to sound a little bit crazy, I like a tacky concealer. It just works best for me. I am Russian and Irish, and I got myself some dark eyes under here, along with some fine wrinkles. And I found that like a tackier, not a super creamy concealer, but a tackier concealer works really well. And I like this little brush, this brush head, when using a tackier concealer, but also the flat end too for a tacky concealer. Not tacky like you're so tacky. Okay, so then the next set of brushes are, they're just, what can I say, e.l.f. e.l.f. is just wonderful. It's a wonderful product. They're cruelty free. They're very inexpensive. They're just a really good product. Just on my BB creams. These are e.l.f. You can get them online. I think they're like $1. e.l.f. e.l.f. products are wonderful. They range from like $1.99 to $5.99, nothing more. So they're just phenomenal, and they're cruelty free. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. It doesn't get any better to be able to find something cruelty free that's very inexpensive. Another brush that I use. I'm sorry, that's one of my dogs in the background. He's excited. He's talking to me. I use this little brush right here for, you can see it there. I use this one when I'm going out at night, usually like during the holidays, to put a little bit of highlighter, just a little tiny dab of like a highlighter powder underneath my eyes just to make them pop a little bit more. That's what I use this for. It picks up just the littlest amount, and I can just drop it right there and drop it right there, and it stays, and that's the end of that. And then, of course, I have my eyebrow and eyelash brush. As you can see, the eyelash part of it has been broken off. I use it often, and the brush part often as well. I just like them. I like to brush. I like to, slick back my eyebrows. I do like to. That's the trick. The next product, and I've got like, what I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 of these brushes. Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild brushes are amazing. And they're really pretty too. I like it that they're pretty. Here's a blush brush. Boom, 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 boom. I think that these are like $1.99, Wet n Wild. I believe that I got all these online, and it was maybe $12 for all of them. And I think I had free shipping too. It was a time of year that I could have free shipping. I've had them for a couple of years. I use this brush all the time. It's my angled bronzer brush. Bronzer, 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 bronzer. Wet n Wild. As you can see, it's rubbed off a little bit more because I use it so much. These 2 brushes right here were just kind of extra brushes that I got. And as you can see, they haven't been used, and they're super pretty, and they're super pink. This one I got, this one here, to use for my BB cream or concealer or tinted moisturizer. And this one was just an extra blush brush. I just really like it. I love the little pinkness. I love the white handles. I just think they're really pretty, and I like them a lot. I like seeing them in my bathroom. And then this bronzer brush. Excuse me. I love this brush. And all of these brushes, these Wet n Wild brushes, the brush part of it is really, really nice. It's very, very, very soft. It holds onto the bronzer or blush really, really well, and just deposits really, really nicely. It doesn't get stuck in. It doesn't fall off. To me, it just is a really perfect little brush. So these are all the brushes that I have. They're all cruelty free. I've got high-end Trish McEvoy, my buddy Trish. These are expensive. I mean, I think that each of them were at least $50, but I've had them for 15 years, literally 15 years, and I suspect I'll have them for 15 more. This it brush, I love the it brush because it's a dual brush. It's very compact, it's very sleek, and I can take it anywhere, and things don't get messy. If I put it in a makeup bag or in my purse, it doesn't get messy. It keeps everything unique. I love this. I love the way that my cream blush will stay on the tip of this. Like, I can use it almost for a couple of days. It just really, really, really picks up, and it washes really well. I like it when a brush can wash really, really well. e.l.f. Cosmetics, they're just cool, man. They're just good. Eyes, lips, face, perfect. They're just great brushes. They're very inexpensive. They last for a long time. I've been using them for a long time. I wash them. They all wash really well with just warm water and some soap. And then, of course, our fabulous Wet n Wilds. All of our Wet n Wild brushes. Look how pretty they are. Well, you can see the 2 that I use all the time. They're pink, they're white-handled, they're pretty, they look good in the bathroom. I keep the ones that I use all the time in a little, container just sitting up so I can have them there for my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or have any comments, please just leave them down here. Subscribe. I post new content every Wednesday and Sunday. Peace out.